Texas.
Thank you, Leader Pelosi and colleagues. This really is a matter of life or death for too many Americans. And for healthcare providers and those who are paying for healthcare, it's make or break. For too many people, a diagnosis of cancer or other serious disease is also a prognosis for bankruptcy. Exorbitant drug prices are not just about one company or one outlier. They're not just about generics or about brand names. They're not about one manufacturer. They're about a pervasive systemic problem that is a pocketbook issue for American families, especially for seniors on a fixed income, even for those who have an insurance policy. In one recent survey by 700 pharmacists, virtually every respondent indicated there had been a large upswing in the acquisition cost, even of generic drugs, over the past 6 months. And this claim of innovation versus accessibility is really a false choice. U.S. consumers for the top 20 selling medicines are on average 3 times higher than in Britain. Take Nexium, for example. Here, $215 versus $42 in England versus $23 in the Netherlands. It really is enough to give you heartburn. And we are here today in this hearing room in large measure because we cannot be in other hearing rooms. If you go down this row, Mr. Cummings for over a year has tried to get hearings on this. Mr. McDermott has called for hearings in our Health Subcommittee. Ms. DeLauro has called for hearings in the Appropriations Committee. In the Commerce Committee, Ms. Schakowsky and Mr. Welsh have been unable to get hearings on their bills. We want this to be a bipartisan issue. Republicans are affected by this also, but their representatives here in Congress have yet to join with us in a true bipartisan effort to find the legislation, and it's not just one bill, to address this. Finally, we need to be asking the administration, as we have been in so many areas, to use its full executive power to do what it can within existing laws, whether it's the FDA, the NIH, the CMS, or any other part of the alphabet soup. We need to use every part of the federal government we can to address this crisis. I thank you.